Now let's move on to the rectangular prism. I would argue that the rectangular prism is the most difficult to draw if you are not paying attention to your parallel lines. Okay, so just to give you a really quick example of a rectangular prism, we have our face here, one of our faces, then we're gonna have another face, and then another flat face. Okay, so that's gonna be a rectangular prism. All right, here you wanna pay attention to the parallel lines. So I'm gonna label each type of line here, right? We have our A line, our B line, and our C line. All the A lines are gonna be parallel to each other. So A, right here, right? All the B lines are gonna be parallel to each other as well. And then the C lines are gonna be parallel to each other here, okay? So now I'm gonna walk you through it step by step. First, you're gonna wanna draw what I call the central Y. It's called the central Y because it is in the middle and it is in the shape of a Y, okay? You're gonna label each line of that Y. Then you're gonna start with one set at a time. I'm gonna start with the A lines. This line should be parallel to this line. So I'm gonna make it go in the same direction. Then this line up top should be parallel to this line as well. It's okay if you make it too long, just try not to make it too short. Then I'm gonna move on to B. Now, this is where the problems come in. Usually, I see students not pay attention to the original B line, they just try to connect the corners. But now the problem is, if I compare this B line to this B line, they are not parallel, right? If I extend them, you can see that they are not parallel, right? So you don't want that. You're gonna wanna just draw a parallel line. And it's okay if you have a little extra, you just erase that, right? We're gonna try it again here. So B again should be parallel. This is a vertical line here, right? And it doesn't matter how long it is, okay? Next, we're gonna move on to C. There you go, we have our C, and then this top part as well. Now again, don't just connect this part here. It kind of looks like it would be right, but notice that these two lines, right, this side is smaller, or this length is shorter than this length. So we wanna make sure that it's parallel, not by connecting the corner, but by making sure it's going in the same angle as that C line. Okay, and that's how you would draw a rectangular prism. Double check, before you say, I'm good, I'm done, I'm gonna move on, double check, is B parallel to B? Is B parallel to B? Is C parallel to C? C parallel to C? Is A parallel to A? And then A parallel to A, right? Double check that first. If you're good, go ahead and move on. All right, if not, go ahead and change whatever you need to fix. That way you're not just looking at it and accepting that it is not great, okay? And that's how you draw a rectangular prism.